I never would have imagined in a million years that these frequencies would be so tangible. Because at first I said I didn't have any expectations. But looking back, I did. I honestly did. And I don't think I expected much more than maybe a slight tingling sensation in my palms, you know? But this feels like it's a combination between a couple of different things. The first most noticeable thing is that it feels like my hand is a magnet. And it's being pushed against the same pole. You know, when you put the same poles of a magnet together and they repel each other? That's what this feels like. Like two positive ends of a magnet coming together and pushing. Like it's pushing, you know? And then when I play with that for a little while, this real weird, intense tingling sensation starts in my fingertips, and then it works its way all the way down my arm. And it gets so intense sometimes that it quite literally feels like somebody is standing there squeezing my hand. Like, and it even sometimes gets to the point where it hurts a little bit. Like it's hurt. There's been times where it's hurt. It hurts, dude. Like right there in the center of my palm. You know? And it feels like somebody squeezing my hand. And it's like, this is crazy. And then when I lay there and play with that for a while, next thing I notice, down at my feet, I notice my feet tingling. And then as soon as I notice my feet tingling, that's right around the time that I can close my eyes. And have you ever been laying in a dark room with your eyes closed, and then somebody walks in the room and turns the light on? And you know how you can see through your eyelids when the light in the room comes on? That's what happens. Like it looks like this light comes on through my closed eyes, and these crazy colors start swirling, dude. Now, I didn't think that was really all that weird at first because I've always seen colors when I close my eyes my whole life. I thought that was normal. I've recently heard some people say that they don't see colors. All they see is like either a solid black or like a charcoal gray. But my whole life, every time I close my eyes, I always see shades of purple and yellow and green swirling around. I thought that was normal. I thought everybody had that. I guess not, but that gets more intense. Those colors, they change colors and they start swirling and my eyelids will start flipping sometimes. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. I am so drawn to this now. It's amazing. I really want to go to some of the Reconnective healing seminars. If I remember correctly, the last one I saw the next one, I'm sorry, is going to be in New York, I believe, in May. That would be awesome. I know that right now New York isn't exactly the place to be, but hopefully if the shit gets cleared up by May, I might be able to make that. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm loving this shit, man. I do this every day. Every day. At least once a day, but that's not enough for me. I usually try to find a time 2 or 3 times throughout the day to lay around and bathe in these frequencies, dude. I never would have imagined in a million years that it was this intense and tangible. But also again too, like Leah said, she didn't really feel much. And I think I figured out why. I've listened to a lot of testimonials and a lot of footage of practitioners talking about it and whatnot. And one thing that I've kind of commonly heard most people say is that the people who have the most intense experience tend to be the people who have either really low expectations or just a complete and total skeptic and don't believe it at all. And it seems like, ironically enough, the people who really, really believe in it and almost believe in it too much, and they set their expectations really, really high, normally don't experience much of a profound experience. I know that knowing Leah, and how much of a thinker she is, and how easily it is to get her worked up. If she felt this right now, it would scare the shit out of her. It would scare the shit out of her. And they always say that you experience this in a way that you'll be able to handle it. That you don't receive anything that's more than what you would be able to handle. So some people can handle a really profound experience. I was barely able to handle it though, dude. It blew me away. Blew me away. But anyway, just figured I'd give y'all a little update. Again, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. I'm still working. I'm still working on expressing this and talking about it in a more clear way that people can understand. But I mean, I just don't know. I'm not really convinced that can be done. I'm really not convinced that can be done because, I don't know, most people still, not even the scientists, fully understand it. We'll get there though.